Hello fams, welcome to today's episode. This is another video for the week. So this is our weekly compilation of how this week went and the trades I took and everything. So on today's video, I'm going to be explaining on what happened during this week, how my trade went, so how I felt, and how everything went. It was quite funny. I would likely to say that it was based on some changes in my schedules and my trading system. I included so many pairs that which I'm not familiar with. So what I just wanted to see how it will play out. So when I included those pairs, I was trading with my strategy and without realizing that some pairs are doing very bad. So it was done on me on Thursday. So on Monday, I took series of losses and wins and loss. So I will make profit on one currency and I will lose it on another currency. But I didn't take note, and it made me to take too much trades. It made me to take too much trades on Monday. I took too much trades. Then on Tuesday, after Monday in the evening, I have to call myself to order. Tuesday, I have to minimize my trading. Then I did well on Tuesday. Tuesday I recovered the loss. On Monday I lost about 3% of my account, which is very, very huge. So on Tuesday I recovered that. I was on break even. Then on Wednesday I got the account to 3% plus 3%. So on Thursday I was hoping to take the account to 300. I was hoping to take the account to 300, but something happened, the same mistake. So I brought the account back to minus 0.30 something, 0.20 something percent. It wasn't up to 1%, minus 1% of my account, but I lost the profit I made from Wednesday. I lost it on Thursday. So I was frustrated. What happened? So at night I have to start cross-checking my trades, my trade history, so to see the pairs that did well and the pairs that I'm constantly losing on. So when I checked, I saw so many pairs, like GBP AUD I trade sometimes, then Euro CHF I trade sometimes, then Euro USD too I trade sometimes if I see setup. Sometimes when I see a good setup on Euro JPY, I don't mind trading other pairs. I will just focus on that. But sometimes when I see two setups that are aligning and they are good, I might take, So what really happened was that I wasn't conscious of what I was doing. I wasn't conscious at all. That was the reason why I did those mistakes. So I felt bad, to be frank. I felt bad, but at the end of the day, I felt encouraged. I felt being myself, because if it was then when I was still, the more you trade, the more you see things, the more experienced you will be, and the more courage you have, you understand, to face difficult times like this. Because trading and losing at the same time are very, very bad. So right now I felt comforted because at the end of the day I didn't lose anything. I was just on break even. So by next week I'll try my possible best to do what I can do, because nobody owns the market. You understand me? Nobody owns the market. What you just have to do is you react to a price, and if it works out, fine. If it didn't, then you have to take the loss. That is what we traders normally do. So my plan for this week we are entering is just for me to arrange things in order, put everything in order. I just wrote down the things I have experienced and stuff that I'm likely to change. I put in order, because that has been the way I trade all this while. But this week I don't know, my psychology changed and stuff like that. So I just have to balance some certain things. You understand? So I'm just going to focus on pairs that performs well and always look at my criteria before taking trades. And if my criteria and bias are not aligning, I should just leave the trade. So it's better you don't even trade than to trade and get a loss, or to trade, get a loss, then come back to break even. It is frustrating. It is better you don't even trade at all than trading, losing, and coming back to break even. So that is my own side of it. That is my opinion for myself. Then I'm just going to give myself a strict rule. So that strict rule will just be like, I'm just only going to take 3 trades, and if it exceeds 3 trades, if I should lose $90 on my account for that day, I'm just going to rest no matter what. So that is what I'm just going to do, and I will make sure that the trade I'm taking will be a good trade. But if it finally falls out to be a bad trade, I'm just going to leave it. You understand? So there is nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to take like 3 trades, and if I should lose $90 in my account, I'm going to leave that day and wait for another day to trade. So that is what I'm going to do next week. So my advice to traders, being a trader is not easy. And it's not something that you will be doing just like that. You have to have some other things you are doing also. So you have to have some works you do to make money, because sometimes relying on trading doesn't really work out, because some days you're going to have winning streaks, so some days you're going to have a losing streaks. So when you have to know how to manage those two situations. Certain things I do, when I put a target, sometimes I close out earlier. The reason why I do that is because I have seen a potential reversal. So, and if you check my trades, you see that most of the times when I close, you see that the trade has already run maybe 1:3 or 1:2. In trading, do what you know you can do for yourself. Don't use because some persons are holding 1:10, 1:5, you want to hold like them. Do what you have to do for yourself. So I'm not looking at someone. I'm not here to impress anybody that I can hold trade to 1:6. I can hold trade to 1:. When I tells me that this thing is not going to work out, I'm going to close. Even if it works out, fine and good, I'll trade another day. So you understand? So that is how I see it. I see some person, they'll be like, your psychology, this, the other one, that. Everybody has their own opinion. But if you ask them to do that same thing, you see them doing different things from what they have said. So the only thing is that just be yourself, do what you have to do. Then do more of back testing, then see how far you can hold trade, see potentials, then know what often happens. Being yourself, knowing, you see, our minds are one of the best indicators we have, but we at times neglect it. When your mind is telling you to close a trade, or your mind is telling you like this, this place is some kind of a zone, look at it very well. If you can close out, because what is the need that you doubted it and you are up $30 and your mind told you that this trade it's not going to work out because of this and that, and you checked and you saw it and it was true, like this place is not going to work out. But hope, I don't know, desire to just win that trade, or pride to just close it out, it happens to me. I won't lie. Like when I'm doing recording, when I'm recording my trade, when I see a potential reversal point, I'll be like, why am I going to close? And this trade is already in good profit. This trade is going to hit TP. And pride, it will make me not to close. It will make me not to take partials. So, and at the end of the day, I'll lose that trade. I'm going to do more on backtesting so that I can be able to capture those kind of setups that I can be able to hold. Then know the kind of setups that I'm going to close out. Understand? Then know specific place to place my stop loss at the moment if I don't want to hold for a long time. Because sometimes if you want to hold trades for a very long time, like you want to hold trades to 1:5, 1:7, 1:8 RR, because I used to have them. So sometimes it will get to 1:4, reverse back to entry point, then before going to the direction. So on those kind of scenarios, if you see your trades 1:4 coming back to to enter. You might be afraid that it will finally stop you out. You understand? So maybe sometimes I will break even. Then it will not take you out and straight to TP. So that kind of thing is frustrating. Trading is actually profitable, and it is also not a thing that you do with ordinary mind. You have to be strong. You have to know what you are into. You have to master yourself. You have to know yourself, know what works for you, and stick with your rules. If you don't have rules, if you don't have trading plans, then you have to create one for yourself. But if you don't know how to backtest, the only thing is that you have to search on YouTube how to backtest. Then you go back and learn how to backtest, because learning how to backtest is one of the things. Because if you don't know how to backtest and you don't know exactly what you are backtesting, you are going to be frustrated. If you don't know exactly what you are backtesting, you are just like backtesting, like just playing around, taking random trades, thinking you are backtesting. You're not backtesting. So what you have to do is that particular system, that is the particular thing you are going to be backtesting. Like that is how to backtest for some persons. Maybe for you, you know how to backtest. So there is no much thing. I'll from time to time, maybe when my channel will get up to, at least when I will get up to 1K subscribers or so. But as we go on, I will see the progress. Then I will see it depends on the communication, the vibe, and everything, the engagement I'm having on this channel. That will make me to share you guys the way I trade, the way I look at the market, and how I prepare myself before going to the market. You understand? So right now I'm not posting on my free Telegram. I'm just like trying to focus on updating my trades on YouTube right now. So when I'm done with this, then I can shift and do other things. But for now, let me focus on this. So guys, I'm going to show you the screenshot of the trades I took this week. Thank you for tuning into this channel. Thank you for subscribing, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and like my video, share. Let's go together, and I'm going to make sure that I give you more of good content. This is just the beginning, so I won't just start doing stuff without seeing the engagement, because it took me a long time to know what I know now, and it will not be easy for me to just share it just like that. So I need to see the engagement, I need to see the encouragement, I need to see the vibe, that if you are a new trader, you want to learn, then I can teach you. If you are still an intermediate trader, that you know what you're doing, this channel should also serve as an encouragement to you, because I also watch some other traders who are still coming up and who are still doing well. So I decided to do mine, so in order to encourage someone else there, because someone encouraged me to do it, and I'm doing it, and have to encourage someone. That is how we grow. So stick with me, share my videos, subscribe, comment, and do well to practice and backtest your strategies, and everything shall be fine. So we'll see out there. Next week is going to be a great week, I promise you. But by the grace of God, it's not by my making, it's by God's grace. So thank you for tuning in.